Good afternoon, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 511 South Lorena Street in Los Angeles, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system. That would be including the sewage ejection pump here in the basement area. So if further evaluation is desired regarding this building drain line system, the licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted. Or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I wasn't able to locate an exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanout. A main sewer line cleanout is an area typically outside the structure that has a removable cap allowing direct access into the drain system as the pipe exits the building. In this case, I have found a 2-inch cleanout here on this plastic discharge pipe coming up from the sewage ejection pump itself. And this is going to drop us into a 3-inch line that's then going to continue down and tie into that 4-inch main building drain that continues out the front of the structure here in the basement area. Now, because of the access here under the house, I'm going to suggest putting a main cleanout here on this pipe underneath the structure up just before it exits the front foundation wall. It'll be a lot easier than digging something up outside the building. And as long as it's within 2 feet of the pipe exiting the structure, it's still within the building code standards for a main sewer line cleanout. So we'll go ahead and drop in here, push through about 30 feet of pipe before we get outside into the clay piping. We're going to go ahead and push through this plastic pipe out to that point, and we have a little water running to wash our camera off. Not too concerned about seeing this on the camera because we are inside the pipe here that you can see underneath. We'll get out to that section outside, and we'll wash the camera off once the water gets white. Give us a second here, we'll get some water going. So right here at this point we're changing from the modern plastic pipe to an original vitrified clay piping. So that's it's a good sign here. They did change this pipe out through the front foundation wall, so we don't have an old pipe left in service kind of in the way there. Now these clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life, natural materials, so they're not commonly going to deteriorate underground, but they can be more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So we're looking specifically for any significant cracks or breaks, significant offset separations of the connections or joints. I'm going to turn the sound off here for a minute while we wait for this water to catch up to us. There it is. Alright, so 4-inch clay pipe running out under the driveway. To the driveway apron there, we're going to increase in diameter right here from the 4-inch to the 6-inch. And a few feet into this, we've actually got a damaged section of pipe here. We want to take a better look at it if we can see it. Right up here, if you look very closely at the top of the screen there, you see there's like a bit of a line. You can just make out this is actually there's a chunk of pipe missing here, kind of at the upper right of the pipe. So there's a hole there that's allowing soil and stuff down into the line. So this is a situation where over enough time, if enough soil is washed into the pipe, you can create a sinkhole there in the driveway apron. So I've located this about 4 feet deep. I'm going to recommend a repair in this area. Probably want to discuss with the sewer contractor what the options would be. Whether they think excavation is correct, or if it could be handled with a lining system. I think either repair method is going to be similar in cost. And we'll go ahead and give you an idea of the average, a reflection of the average repair cost on something like that in my written report. The rest of the line looks real clean. There's no sign of any roots in the system. Original clay pipe. Take that back. There's a little bit of root intrusion here at this joint. That's a pretty common thing in these older clay pipes. Normally we're suggesting that the roots can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. But if they're left unmaintained for extended periods, they have the potential to create blockages or damage a pipe. I'm not saying that this is really of any significance, anything that would need to be cleaned now. Possibly the best thing to do here would just be take a look at it again in about a year, see how the roots are growing, and get a better idea of kind of a maintenance schedule at that point. Alright, coming up on our right turn here, that's going to drop us down into the public sewer. A little bit of cracking here at that public connection. You can see kind of on the lower left of that pipe where we make the turn, there's a bit of a stress crack in that, around that bell there. You see the mortar is still pretty much intact, so it doesn't look like anything's moving there. I would categorize that as a stress crack and something that should be monitored. Here we are at 57 feet from where we exited the front of the house, looking into the public sewer out near the middle of the street. So at this point, we're looking at the one area there where it looks like there has been some damage. Damage itself, not something that's really going to affect the function of the system unless you get enough soil washing in there causing blockages. But the main concern there is the removal of the soil there under the driveway apron, creating a sinkhole and being a potential safety hazard down the road. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to the written report for the description of the final findings and recommendations, including maintenance recommendations. Now, we do recommend that main sewer lines should be examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.